Welcome to Los Angeles and welcome to SoFi Stadium. Coach Sean McVay has recently made his way out to the field and he is ready to face off against the young Houston Texans. They have talent on both sides of the ball, hoping to stand out and show they belong, while their opponents are in a very different position. The Los Angeles Rams are the defending Super Bowl champions and with superstar veterans across the entire team. They are simply looking to get back into a good rhythm for their title defending season. Thank you for joining us here on the DMarlin02 YouTube channel. Just a moment ago, the Texans and the Rams made their way out onto the field of play and are ready to implement new plays, try new concepts, and find out who will be making their 53-man rosters. The Texans' defensive game plan today is most likely focused on stopping the pass for this Matthew Stafford-led offense. Last year, they were second in passing touchdowns and fifth in passing yards, mostly a product of last year's Offensive Player of the Year and Super Bowl MVP Cooper Kupp. Having their young talent in the defensive backfield step up will be essential today. And as we discussed last week, that would be the start of a major improvement over last year's defensive production. After an abysmal 4-13 record, almost anything could be better than what they put on the field a year prior. The Rams are hoping to find last year's magic once more. The Texans are hoping to find the future in these preseason games. Now the 24-year-old Tyler Hall out of Wyoming is back to receive. The 30-year-old Cameron Johnson is back to kick. And with that, our game is on. The ball is going to be flying out the back of the end zone, and that will bring out one of the most dangerous offenses in the league today, this Matthew Stafford-led Rams. Our John Madden overall scale has him at an 85 overall, and after an incredible year last year, which was capped off with a Super Bowl championship, they're hoping to find that magic once more. Let's see what they can come out with here today. 1st and 10 on the 25. They're going to hand the ball to their new addition, Kareem Hunt. And he's fighting. He will not go down. He's finally brought down after a gain of 3. What a way to start the day. 2nd and 7. They fake the handoff to Kareem, but they're going to throw to him anyways in the play action. And he's fighting hard, but the young rookie, Jalen Petre, brings him down after a gain of 3. 3rd and 4. Stafford drops back. He throws left, and Van Jefferson hauls it in for 9 yards and the first down on the play. Jalen Petre could not get there in time. Let's take a second look at this one. He sets his feet quick, throws left, sees that he's got the step on him, and he gets the first down. What an incredible play. That's the way they wanted to start this offense today. New set of downs. He drops back, but there's a flag thrown on the play. He throws, and that's a pass caught by Kareem Hunt for about 8. But let's check out what this penalty is going to be on the play. And they're going to get the right tackle, Rob Havenstein, on holding. We're going to take this one back 10 yards. 1st and 20 on the 30-yard line. Let's see what they do. He drops back, and he fires for Tutu Atwell for 9 yards. 2nd and 11. He drops back once more. He looks over the middle. Pass to Tyler Higbee. He boxes out his man and brings it in for 8. 3rd and 3 on the Rams' 47-yard line. He throws to Tutu Atwell. Interception by Derek Stingley Jr. The first-round pick makes the play. We were all looking for this young defensive backfield to make. What an incredible play. Way to start the game for this Texans defense. And let's take a second look at this one. He drops back full confidence, but Derek Stingley Jr. made the play on that route. He made it look so easy, and those are the kind of plays they drafted him for. 3rd overall pick out of this year's draft, showing why he belongs. And with that, out comes this Texans offense for the first time on the night, led by none other than the second-year quarterback, Davis Mills. After a performance last week, which many within the organization would recognize as anything but ideal, he is hoping to bounce back today, and let's see what he can come up with here. Alrighty, 1st and 10 at the 47. He hands it off to Marlon Mack, and that is a loss of 2. Tackle for loss made by their defensive monster, Aaron Donald. And those are the kind of plays they're used to. He's just so quick, so fast off the line, and that's how he brings his man down with that. All right, 2nd and 11. 2nd and 12. He passed for Rex Burkhead, but he's incomplete, and these Rams fans are hyped. They think it's going to be another Super Bowl year, but these Texans are here to show why that will not be. 3rd and 12. He drops back, and a pass to Conley over the middle. Wide open for 15, and the first down. What a play by this Texans offense. That's how they get the first down of the day. That's how they get this one started. And they throw it. He's wide open. Just makes the clear read. And they cannot bring him down in time. Their defense is so excited on the sideline. They're making plays. Offense is making plays. Firing on all cylinders. 1st and 10. Marlon Mack goes to the outside left. but he is brought down after a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. He's looking to check it down to Rex Burkhead, but he misses the short target again. You cannot miss the easy ones in this league like that. 3rd and 8. He drops back. He throws Nico Collins. He tries to fall forward, but he is inches short on the play. The tackle made by Taylor Rapp. Let's take a second look at this one. He looks, he sees his man. He sees he's got a second to throw it. He brings it in, gets the hard catch. He falls forward, but he just cannot get there. But it looks like this Texans offense is going to go for it. 4th and inches. He's switching up the play. And they hand it off to the fullback, Andy Janovich, and he gets it. That is a first down for this Texans offense on the 28. He drops back, pass to the veteran Kyle Rudolph. He breaks the tackle from Leonard Floyd, and he fights forward for 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4. Hand off to Rex Burkhead. If you can't pass it to him, hand it to him, and he gets tackled short by Bobby Wagner. 3rd down on the 18. He throws it to Brevin Jordan, and he cannot haul that one in. Contact made by Jordan Fuller on the play. They're going to have to settle for the field goal on this one. But no, they're going for it again. On 4th down, another handoff to Andy Janovich. And that's the first down. New set of downs. Motions Nico Collins across, and he hands it off to him. Let's see what he can do out of this. He gets a yard on the play. 2nd and 9. He throws wide left. Just out of reach of Nico Collins. Coverage by Terrell Burgess on that one. 3rd and 9. He's making adjustments out of the line. He looks Brevin Jordan once more. Yes, he throws it. And that's a gain of 1 on the play. Not enough for the first. And these Texans are going to have to settle for a field goal try here. They will not be going for it on 4th down for a 3rd time on this drive. Kai Fairbairn's attempt is up and good. The Texans take the lead up by 3. That's exactly what you ask of him here. Straight down the middle, easy kick, easy play. That's what you ask for. Johnston kicks this one off for the 2nd time today. It flies out the back of the end zone. And now Matthew Stafford is leading his team out and hoping not to throw another interception and have a better result this time out. Already 1st and 10. Texans send heat. And he gets it out just in time. Bruiser Hill in his face throw ends up in the dirt. 2nd and 10. He passes left to Cooper Kupp, who is brought down by 4 defenders, but not until after he gains 8 yards on the play. 3rd and 2. Handoff to Kareem Hunt. And he is stuffed by the linebacking duo of Cashman and Kirksey. What an incredible play. We need to take another look at this one. What an incredible work of teamwork. Kirksey holds him up, and Blake Cashman comes in with bring them power. Aaron Donald on the sideline. If we can get a look at this one. Yes, Aaron Donald is getting the defense hyped. He knows they're going to be going back out, and then he needs to make a play to keep this game in check. Riley Dixon punts it from the 33-yard line. Traymon Smith is bringing it at the 24. He cuts right, cuts left, and he finds a lane. He's going. He beats Riley Dixon. He's running. He beat the punter. And 10 yards out, Houston, the Eagle has landed. Touchdown for the Houston Texans. And they are rowing the boat because they are bringing the heat in this first quarter. Soon to be a 10-0 lead. He found the lane. He took his shot. And Traymon Smith with that play right there. Of course, McVay is not happy, but he may have just solidified his spot on the team with that play. The PAT is up, and it is good. Traymon Smith with a huge play. You knew he was on the chopping block this preseason, and that may have just kept his spot on this Texans team for this year. What an incredible, incredible play. Cameron Johnson kicking off for the 3rd time already. And that ball is going to fly once more out the back of the end zone. How will the Rams respond? Entering the final moments of the first quarter, I don't think anybody believed this would happen. They are down 10-0 to the Houston Texans. What can they do here? He drops back on 1st and 10. He passes toward Tyler Higbee, and he keeps the feet in bounds, a gain of 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4. He hands off to Kareem Hunt. And he gets 3 yards on the play after eating a big hit from Rasheem Green. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Unbelievable start to this game. Let's see what the Texans can do to keep this momentum going. But 3rd and 1. Start of the second. They stacked the line, but they got her Kareem Hunt on the handoff for the 1st down. That is exactly how you draw that one up. New set of downs. Stafford brings Kupp in motion off the right-hand side. He fakes it to him, but he hands it off to Kareem Hunt once more. And he's met in the backfield by Malik Collins. But he gets rocked by Kirksey for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, hit off to Hunt, brought down by 2. Woo! 3rd and 7, Texans blitz. Stafford throws before he's hit. Just out of reach of Cooper Kupp near the sideline. And Riley Dixon comes on the field to punt again. Their return man, Traymon Smith, hoping to bring another one in. He gets it at the 18, but only an 8-yard gain this time out. So unfortunately for them, not another punt return, but this is going to bring out the Texans offense once more, and they're hoping to match their special teams production with their first touchdown on the day. 1st and 10. Handoff to Marlon Mack, and another tackle for loss by Aaron Donald. A loss of 3 on the play, and Aaron Donald is showing why he is an all-pro level player, possibly one of the greatest to ever do it at the defensive line position. And let's take another look at this one. Just quick to beat his man off the line and shows why he's meant to be that guy. 2nd and 9. Hands off to Kareem Hunt. I'm sorry. I'm lost here. Okay, 3rd and 9. Mills drops back deep. And he throws towards Nico Collins, but that falls incomplete. Just does not have the accuracy. And we're going to see the punter for the Texans out for the first time today. Johnston punts for the 26. Tyler Ball brings the ball in on the 19. And he's brought down by Desmond King II for a return of 3. Rams are hoping to finally get on the board as they have been held scoreless so far today. 1st and 10, they fake the handoff to Kareem Hunt. Play action. They end up throwing to him anyways, and that is a gain of 9 on the play. Yes, it is. 2nd and 1. He drops back, pass over the middle to Tyler Higbee, and he hauls it in, keeps fighting, and he gets all the way up for 11 yards. Chris Harris Jr. ended up whiffing on the tackle, and hopefully we can get another look at this one. And yes, we will. Look, Tyler Higbee hauls it in. Chris Harris Jr. comes in, and he just simply whiffs on the tackle. Tyler Higbee picks up the extra yards. Shows why you can't miss tackles on a monster like him. New set of downs. They're going to fake the handoff to Hunt once more. Another play action. He's going to roll right. And he throws towards Cooper Kupp on the sideline. And he hauls it in for 6. C.J. Gardner-Johnson had his ankles broken on that play. 2nd and 4. Time in the pocket. And he threw it. Got to Tutu Atwell for 4 and the first. Just over 5 minutes in the first half. And that's a false start on both the guards. Let's see who they're going to put this one on. There we go. They're going to nail this one on the left guard, David Edwards. And that's going to back him up. 1st and 15. Stafford's going to drop back, pass to Tyler Higbee. And he brings it in for 6. He's brought down by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. 2nd and 9. Pass over the middle to Brandon Powell, hauls it in. And he gets 8 yards on the play. 3rd and 1. Hand off to Kareem Hunt. And he is moving and grooving. That is another first down. 5 yards on the play. These Rams are finally starting to get going. Get this momentum moving. Giving this offense getting new sets of downs. And that's exactly what they want to do with that new addition of them. They're pounding the rock, using that to make an effective play action. Look at this. All the blocks set up just perfectly. And he takes the haul just as he's supposed to do. What an incredible work of art. Let's see what they can do with the rest of this drive here. On the 34, Texans blitz. But they hold it off well. Overthrows Jefferson wide to the sideline. 2nd and 10. He drops back once more. He looks Kareem Hunt. Passes to him. And he hauls it in for a 5-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 5, 3 minutes to go in the half. Stafford drops in the pocket to evade pressure. He dumps it down to Cam Akers. The initial tackle from C.J. Gardner-Johnson's broken, but just enough to go out of bounds, 4 yards short. They know they got lucky there. We're going to take a second and just look at this one again. Look at this. He jumps it off to Cam Akers, and he does an incredible broken tackle. He got just enough on it, though, and the kick is up. And it is good. Matt Gay puts the Rams on the board for the first time today. And that could be worth so much to them, as their defense has not been able to stop this Texans offense. And the special teams for the Texans has been out of this world so far. So let's see what Matt Gay can do here. Kicking off for the first time today. And with 2.5 left in the half, Traymon Smith is going to be back once more. He brings it out of the end zone. He very nearly just hit a wide open hole, but he's finally brought down. He got caught up on the block by Deshaun Jackson. But anyways, this is a great opportunity for Davis Mills to show how he operates with the upcoming 2-minute drill. We all know they didn't see that out of last week. He sends a motion, hands off to Pierce, and he powers through Leonard Floyd for 7 yards. Mills tries the hard count, nobody falls for it, and that's going to get us into the 2-minute warning. Let's see what they can produce here. 2nd and 3. Aaron Donald quick off the line, and he just has enough time to get rid of it. 3rd and 3. He motions Damon Pierce out wide right. Let's see what they can do with this here. He handles a wild snap, and he finds Brevin Jordan wide open over the middle. 16 yards on the play. What an incredible work of art. And of course, we're going to have to see the replay on this one. That just looked like excellent play design out there. And yeah, let's just take a second look at this here. Incredible play design. Both men crossing over the middle. Found him wide open in space, and he showed them why you cannot afford him that much time. First and 10, minute and a half to go. Davis Mills dropping back far. He passes over the middle, and he gets Chris Conley in traffic, but he hauls it in. Let's see what they can do here. 2nd and 4. He takes a shot to Chris Conley again, but that is incredible coverage by Troy Hill on the play to knock that down. 3rd and 4, 1 minute to go. He dumps it down to Rex Burkhead. He breaks the tackle from Taylor Rapp. He dives forward, but he's brought down a yard short by the All-Pro Jalen Ramsey. The Texans do call their first timeout. I believe they're going for it on this one. Oh, what are they going to do here? They've already converted 2 4th downs on this first drive. They hand it off to Andy Janovich once again. But oh no, he could not get the ball over the head of their 6'6" center, Justin Britt. And with that failed conversion, that's going to bring out this Rams offense. And they don't have much to go. 49 seconds left, 3 timeouts, only 55 yards. And that is a sack on 1st and 10. Joseph Notbaum being off the line. That's a sack for Jonathan Grenard. Rams burn their first timeout. But off 2nd 17, quick pass to Cup for 7 yards. They burn their second timeout. And what a pass to Cooper Kupp over the middle. They get him a catch of 23 yards, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson just saved a potential touchdown on that play. Let's take another look. He takes his shot. He sees him, and he has a wide open lane. If C.J. Gardner-Johnson does not bring him down, that could have been much worse for these Texans. I don't know what they were trying there, but apparently they must have had a miscommunication or something. They burned their final timeout with 10 seconds left. And I think they're going to have to settle for the field goal here, yes. So with all the pressure on Matt Gay, chance to double their score so far today. It is up from 49, and it's good right down the middle. These Rams have doubled their score, and they are 10-6, still down to the Houston Texans here today. That's exactly what they needed to end the second half. A touchdown would have been nicer, but they will take the field goal nonetheless. Matt Gay kicking off for the second time tonight. And it's going back the return man, Tremont Smith. We already saw him return a punt. Can he return a kick? He gets it out of the end zone. He brings it up, and he is brought down at the 21-yard line. Last play of the half, they're going to hand off to Dameon Pierce. The blocks do not set up as they wish they would, and that is going to end this half for us here today. Thank you. And with that, these Texans have stunned this team right here, and they have the lead here. We're going to turn it over to the studio to check out what we got going on for our halftime report. Thank you for that lovely introduction, but let's not waste any time. Let's talk about what happened in that first half. I think this Texans team has made a massive improvement over last week's performance. Not only is it a close game, but they are leading by 4 against the defending champs. But let's get into exactly how that came about. Their backup defensive back, Tremont Smith, had a spectacular punt return early in the game to score the only touchdown so far on the day. And with that, he may have just secured his spot on the roster as their return man this year. The Rams, although, did begin to find the rhythm that we knew they were looking for in this preseason after falling behind, which produced 2 field goals so far today. They have been extremely effective in using their new addition, Kareem Hunt, and have been extremely effective with play action. Houston better find a way to stop the momentum they are building, or this game could get out of hand very quickly. And with that, let's head straight back to the second half of this game. Thank you for that incredible coverage in the booth. Matt Gay kicks off the second half with a big boot, and Deshaun Jackson is back to return this one. He takes the ball from the 2, and he moves up. He's brought down to the 25. And for the first time of today, the backups are going to be coming in. We are seeing Jeff Driscoll with them out for the first time today. Both teams are ready to let the backups have their time, see who can prove themselves in this game. And let's see what Jeff Driscoll can do. If he can improve off of last week, 1st and 10. They hand it off to Dameon Pierce, and he's tackled by Terrell Burgess. That's a fumble. Fumble on the play. Oh, no. That is not how they wanted to start this second half. Oh, no. Their running back, Dameon Pierce, just let the ball go late, and you cannot do that. But wait. I think we need to take a second look at this one. I think that knee might have been down, and that the referees have motioned for a booth review. And yes, let's see what we come up with here. Look at this. Yes, I believe that knee is clearly down. I don't think that was a fumble. I think he was already down by contact. Incredible play nonetheless by Terrell Burgess to try and get that one out. But let's see what our referees have to say here. He's coming out to make the announcement. This Texans offense is still on the field. They think they still have it. And the Texans retain possession, 2nd and 9. He motions Philip Dorsett across. He fakes the handoff to him. And that's put back in the hands of Dameon Pierce. He fights off multiple tackles before going down for 4. 3rd and 5. He passes to John Mechie in traffic, and he hauls it in for 9 yards and the first. He continues to stand out as a weapon for this Texans offense. John Mechie III showing why he was a great pick at receiver for this team. Let's take another look at this one. What an incredible work. He uses his body perfectly to keep the defender Robert Rochelle on his back and bring it in. What an incredible work of art by the receiver and Jeff Driscoll. He is hyped. He finally got a first down. New set of downs. He pitches to Pierce right, but he cannot get a gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Jeff Driscoll tries the hard count. Nobody falls for it. He fakes the handoff. He's taking a shot to Philip Dorsett. He goes up and gets it for 22 yards and gets them into field goal range. What a play by Jeff Driscoll, Philip Dorsett. The backups are showing why they deserve spots on this team. Hell, that might have been a catch worthy of the starting lineup. What a play. Lovie Smith is so hyped that his team is performing here. 1st and 10. He motions across. And that is a gain of 1 on the play. What an incredible 2nd and 9. They set up the screen, but the pass goes off the helmet of Rams defensive tackle Jonah Williams. It falls incomplete. 3rd and 9. Aaron Donald beat his man Max Sharping, and he throws deep to Philip Dorsett. Incomplete, wide right out of bounds. Fairbairn's kick is up from 55 yards out, and it is good. The Texans improve their lead to 7 on the day. All the points so far coming from this special teams unit. That is perfect. That's exactly what they were looking for here. Cameron Johnston kicks this one off. Raymond Calais is back this time, but the ball is out of the back of the end zone once again. He is not giving them a chance to return today. And with the backups coming in, John Wolford's first time out in the day. Let's see what he can do to show why he belongs on this team today. 1st and 10, he motions J.J. Koski out of the bunch. Handoff to Akers, and he gets 5 yards on the play before being brought down. 2nd and 5, hands off to Cam Akers once more, and that's a gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 2, another handoff to Cam Akers, and this time he gets another 5 in the first. They are pounding the rock to start this drive. We talked about it in the first half, and of course this is amplified by their new addition, Kareem Hunt, the all-pro player. But they are also showing why Cam Akers is nothing to mess with either. Incredible work. Ross Blacklock almost got into the backfield on that one, but not enough. He just took the space, and he got it. A new set of downs. Let's see what they do here. And another handoff on 1st down to Cam Akers. This time, not as much success with a quick, brought down quick by Mario Addison. 2nd and 9. Wolford steps up in the pocket, and he takes off. But he is brought down hard by two defenders there. 3 tight ends set, and that is a unfortunate 4th down for them. And let's take a second look at this one. They hand off to Akers once more, and Ross Blacklock, quick off the line, shows him why they don't want to mess around with that running game. He lays him out, lays the boom, and that's going to bring out Riley Dixon to punt for the first time this half, and he sends it straight out of bounds. That's going to be marked at the 16-yard line. And let's take a moment to highlight this Texans 4th-round pick, Dameon Pierce. He has 6 carries on the day for 20 yards, averaging just over 3 yards a carry. Hopefully they can get him more carries, solid production out of him today. And with another carry like that, that's a handoff for 4. 2nd-year tight end Brevin Jordan injured on the play. Here's the hope it's nothing serious. 2nd and 6. They hand off to Pierce once more. He goes wide right, but he cannot get anything on this play. 3rd and 6. Aaron Donald subbed in for the play, and he brings him down just like that. Jeff Driscoll is sacked. The defensive juggernaut, Aaron Donald, comes in the backfield. And when you bring a guy like him in to sub when all the backups are in the game, that was just meant to happen. There was no other options on that play. He shows why he should not be on the field with this level of talent right now. Incredible work. And with that, that's going to bring out Cameron Johnston to bring out the punt. We did get information about Brevin Jordan. It is just a pectoral strain, nothing to worry about. He will be back later in the 4th quarter. Cameron Johnston punts it out from his own end zone. Brandon Powell brings it in at the Rams 36. He's brought down quick by DK2 Desmond King II for a return of 5 yards. And after a drive defined by the run game, which fell short by an incredible effort and the Texans D-line, let's see if Wolford takes the air. 1st and 10 at the Rams 41. He does. He passes to Bryson Hopkins on the sideline, and he drags the toes for 5. 2nd and 5. He looks, pass over the middle, and dusts Bryson Hopkins again for 13 yards. He's heating up now. 2 straight catches, big gains on the day. And wow, we need to take another look at this one. Eric Murray simply had no chance one-on-one with the bigger tight end on the play. He brings him down after the catch, but he could not stop the catch beforehand. And that is exactly what they look for in this offense. At the Texans 41, a quick pass to Ben Skowronek for 11 and another first down. And wow, they are moving this ball through the air. Like I said, they got stopped in the run game. They still have this elite passing game to fall on. That's why they are dangerous in this league this year. All right, 1st and 10, bunched up on the right. They hand off to Akers, and he gets, 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4. He drops back and he passes short to get Ben Skowronek once again for 8 and the first down, 16 yards out. And that is going to be the end of this third quarter. Heading into the fourth, the Rams are still up 13-6, but these Rams are driving. Hopefully this Texans can make another stop today. 1st and 10, he drops back. A quick pass to Jacob Harris, and it's knocked down with a phenomenal play by the vet, Steven Nelson. 2nd and 10, hand off to Akers, and that gets him 2 yards on the play. 3rd and 8, Wolford tries the hard count, but no to no avail. 14 yards to the end zone. Ross Blacklock dives for the sack, but he misses. Wolford scrambles right, and he's taking off. He is taking off, and that is a touchdown on the play. What incredible work. Oh my God. They just went from a potential sack ending the drive to a touchdown scramble by their backup quarterback. And John Wolford showing he has the legs too. He can make it happen throwing or running. Derek Stingley Jr. could just not get over in time. Matt Gay with the PAT is up and good. This is now a tie game heading into the start of the fourth quarter. And these Texans need to respond. Matt Gay is going to get back out on the field. He's going to kick this one off. Hopefully Davis Mills has an answer. And that kick is good. Wow, that ties this one up. And Matt Gay back out on the field once more. Deshaun Jackson's going to be back once more to return. He's going to take it out from the goal line. And he makes it all the way up to about the 22. Yes, the 22 as the officials say. Mills is back on the field. He motions Pierce out wide right once more. The Rams are flying around to adjust. Brevin Jordan is back in the game, and he's going to throw to him on the whip route. But unfortunately, he could not haul that ball in. 2nd and 10 with a great stop by this Rams defense. Let's see what they can do. 2nd and 10. They're going to hand the ball off to DeRay Ogunbowale for the first time today for 4 yards. 3rd and 6. Doesn't see anything. He's going to roll right. And he's going to try and take off, but Ernest Brown the fourth tracks him down, and he knocks him out of bounds for no gain on the play. Incredible work by that D lineman they have. Ernest Brown the fourth with an incredible play to contain that run, make sure he doesn't get anything on the play. And let's take another look at this one. Look, no options. He rolls right. Probably made the smartest decision by not trying to force the ball on a throw, something we did see last year a few times. And he's knocked out of bounds by Ernest Brown the fourth. And that's going to bring out Cameron Johnson for the punt from the 26th. And Brandon Powell is going to be back. He takes it from the 19. And what an incredible way. Got there quick. DK2 and Kendall Sheffield bring him down for a return of 6. And that was a great punt to completely switch field position. But let's see what the Rams can do with a tie game, 8 minutes in the fourth. Hand off to Akers. That's going to be a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd and 7. Ross Blacklock off the line in his face. And he dumps it down to Akers for a loss of 3. He threw off the tackle from Christian Kirksey, but he was brought down with a big hit from the standout star rookie, Derek Stingley Jr. Let's take another look. Like I said, he's met initially. He breaks it, but Derek Stingley comes in to lay the boom. And those are the big hits this Texans defense has talked about they want to see. They're going to send pressure, send heat, get big hits, and hopefully make the other team make some mistakes. 3rd and 10, just over 7 minutes left. The pocket is collapsing. Wolford takes a shot to Skowronek. Christian Kirksey with the interception. He's brought down at the Rams 45. And we need to take another look at this because that was an incredible work of art. They had the pressure collapse in the pocket, and he just severely underthrew this ball. He was taking a shot to, I believe, Ben Skowronek, number 18 on the outside. And Christian Kirksey sees it, and he's quick to just react and make the play. And that is a key turnover for the Texans, putting them on the 45. And hopefully, this is Davis Mills' chance to help this Houston offense take the lead against the Super Bowl champs. I know it's just the preseason, but this could still be a huge game, win nonetheless for them. 1st and 10, read option. He takes off, and he's brought down after a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. He motions Davion Davis across, fakes the handoff to Pierce, play action. And he throws to Pierce, but through the contact, he cannot haul that ball in. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd and 3, and they get the first down by another pass through contact on the RPO to John Mechie III. Another key grab by him. We need to take another look at this one because they perfected that RPO on that one. RPO, a run pass option. And let's look. They fully sold the run. decided to go with pass, and Mechie the third got just enough space from the DBs to make the catch. New set of downs. Hand off to Burkhead, and he goes right, and he only is going to get one on the play. 2nd and 9. They motion Davion Davis across again. But they're going to hand off to Damon Pierce, and he's going to get a gain of 2 on the play. 3rd and 7. Davion Davis open over the middle. He just doesn't have enough time to hit him, and that's going to force another field goal try. This offense has put up no points. All of the points today have come from the special teams unit for these Houston Texans. And let's see, with the pressure on him, can he break this tie? And on 4th and 7, he does. From 45 yards out, it is up and good. The Texans take a 3-point lead with less than 5 minutes to go in this game. And Lovie Smith could not be happier with his special teams unit today. Cameron Johnston's heading out in the field. He's going to kick this one off for possibly the final time today. And it once more, I believe, yes, it's going to track out the back of the end zone. The Texans capitalize on the interception thrown by Wolford last time out. But now he gets the chance for redemption by tying this game up or even taking the lead late with a touchdown. Let's see what they do here. 1st and 10. Texans have all options. Locked down. Yes, he's perfect covered. And they get in for the sack. Sacked by the 12-year vet, Mario Addison. What a play here at a critical point in this game. This defense has stepped up once again with amazing coverage to give enough time for the D-line to get in for the touchdown. What an incredible play, and a beautiful spin move by Mario Addison to beat the left tackle, Alaric Jackson. What a beautiful work of art by him. And with that, it's going to bring up 2nd and 15 for these Rams. Ross Blacklock, he nearly pushed the lineman into him, and it forces an incompletion to Cooper Kupp. 3rd and 15. The pocket's collapsing. This pressure is getting to this Rams O-line. And he dives for the sack. You can't get him, but he hits him when he throws. He finally gets there just in time to alter the throw. 4th and 15. That is going to force another punt. And what a key point in this game. That could have just solidified this game. Riley Dixon out to punt. Desmond King II, he calls for the fair catch at the 39, and he brings it in. Although it is the preseason, I cannot understate this at all. The Texans have the opportunity to close the door in this game and pick up a win against the Los Angeles Rams right here today. 1st and 10. They're going to hand off to Damon Pierce, and he's going to break open. He's going to get 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. They're starting to chew clock here. They're going to hand off to Pierce again, and he's going to get another gain of 2. 3rd and 3. Mills is going to handle a wild snap. He brings it in. He drops back. He drops deep, and he throws to Brevin Jordan. But he nearly threw an interception to the all-pro Jalen Ramsey, the X-factor for this team. That's going to force a punt for them. Cameron Johnston's forced to come out once more. And his punt is going to end up out of bounds at the 13. Incredible punt. But the Texans have somehow given the Rams yet another chance to come back in this game. Time to see if their offense has any answer to this defense. 1st and 10. He drops back. And he throws towards Cooper Kupp, but another overthrow. They cannot have that if they want to come back. 2nd and 10, just inside the 2-minute warning. Pressure's coming. Wolford takes a shot, and it's picked off by Eric Murray. Another interception by this team. The 3rd interception on the day. In a standout in this preseason, Eric Murray. They understand that they just picked up C.J. Gardner-Johnson, a lethal weapon for them. But they must find a way to get Eric Murray involved in this team this year, because he has been a standout this year. He's been spectacular in pass coverage, finds ways to get interceptions, has even gone in on the blitz to get multiple sacks in this preseason. They need to find a way to keep him involved. Davis Mills is going to come out. Let's see what they do, starting inside the opponent's red zone while the Rams have all 3 timeouts. They're going to hand it off to Pierce once more on 1st and 10. That's going to get him 1, and that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Texans are up by 3. Can they hold this lead? Let's see what they can do here. 2nd and 9. They're going to hand it off to Pierce, I believe, again. Yes, he runs over Jack Garvis, and that's going to be a gain of 5. Rams were in their first timeout on the day. 3rd and 4. From the 8, Mills, he rolls right, and he throws to Kyle Rudolph, but that pass is knocked down. 4th and 4. They're going to have to settle for a field goal. They couldn't run out this clock, and they couldn't get a touchdown. 4th and 4. The kick is up and good. Fairburn is good from 25 yards out. This offense still has not produced a single point on the day. Every single score has come from the special teams unit. Cameron Johnston's going to kick off for now, I believe, the final time on the day. And he gives them no chance of a return again. These teams have traded possession back and forth multiple times this 4th quarter. But down by 6 with 1:48 to go, the Rams need a touchdown, and they need it now. 1st and 10. He drops back past to Ben Skowronek once more, but the ball's knocked out by Derek Stingley Jr. 2nd and 10. Pressure's coming quick. He gets the ball off. And that is a first down by Brandon Powell going no huddle. He passes left to Cooper Kupp for another first. And the Rams are forced to burn another timeout as their left guard, Jeremiah Colon, is injured on the play. They would have loved to keep that tempo going, keep the no huddle offense going. Let's see what they can do here. 53 yards to go with 1:23 and one timeout. He passes to Ben Skowronek wide open, but he's knocked out of bounds to stop the clock after 9. 2nd and 1, 1:18. And he overthrows it wide right once more. 3rd and 1 at the Texans 44. He looks, he finds Tyler Higbee over the middle for 8 yards. This offense is moving. They're going hurry up once more. They look Brandon Powell, and he's going to throw it. But it's a near interception on the play by Tavierre Thomas. 2nd and 10, 55 seconds left, and a completely missed throw to Cooper Kupp, who was completely covered. They have 2 plays left unless they can convert. From the Texans 36, Wolford's getting the ball. He draws back. He's taking a shot to Ben Skowronek. 1-on-1, and he grabs it, but he is knocked out of bounds. Eric Murray just does enough to keep him out of bounds. 4th and 10. This could be the final play of the game. Wolford moves to evade pressure, and he throws it, but that is underthrown, and they're going to capitalize. Jalen Petre on the play with the 4th interception on this day. The 2nd interception by a rookie in this defensive backfield, and that is going to seal this game. What an incredible play. Let's take another look. The pressure was getting to him. He had to throw it. With the pressure in his face, he underthrew it. Jalen Petre quickly capitalized on the underthrow and sealed this game for his team. And this offense marches out into the victory formation for the first time this preseason. With that, Neil, the Texans have won this game 19-13, beating the defending Super Bowl champs, the Los Angeles Rams, following a disastrous game a week ago. Houston knew they had to step up to show they belonged, and boy did they. The offense put together some good drives. Special teams put points up with a punt return touchdown, multiple field goals, and the defense showed they will be a force to be reckoned with in the future, grabbing 2 sacks and 4 interceptions. I repeat, 4 interceptions on the day. That was what we call a statement game in this league. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next week for the final preseason game for this year.